Hi guys, welcome to the Synth Icons video on creating acid sounds with Phoscyon 2. I tried other clones, both hardware and software. I own the MAM MB3, the Cyclone bass bot, but none of these offer the same versatility and sound quality as Phoscyon does. I've been around for a while now and I'm a live performer, so I used to stay away from CPU heavy plugins, but PC's got so powerful nowadays that computer outage doesn't pose a problem anymore. These are great times to drop all the cabling and syncing nightmares and to switch over to software. For softsynths, I turned to D16 Group. They pioneered in cloning hardware that make you drool. D16 is getting a central spot in my live setup, which used to look like this. I'm keeping the APC 40, the Pioneer RMX 1000s, Ableton of course. I've got the Pioneer V10 LF as a master out. I'm not sure about some of my MIDI and audio manipulation tools. The S1 will probably go, as will my Cyclone bass bot and the Jomox Alpha bass. Great sound, but not recommended for live performance. So I've got this project with congos from the Ableton factory pack roughened up with D16's Decimort to make it sound like an old record. Then I have Lush going through an effect track just to have some harmony going in the background. And then there's this absolute beast, the one this is all about. Enter Phoscyon 2.
With that being said, get ready to go under.
This is Phoscyon sequencer mode. I have automation set up for the built-in distortion drive, envelope, modulation, and of course the resonance and cutoff. Let's turn some knobs. I made a 32-step pattern with octave jumps and glides just before or on the jumps. That's a common technique. If you want that endless acid line, make a 12-step sequence on a 16-beat pattern. It'll go on and on without end. We'll now switch to another pattern by triggering a MIDI note in an Ableton clip. My Phoscyon is set to follow. Unique for Phoscyon users is the vibrato setting, which I love to use on longer notes to add some movement. When you want full low notes and you want power, keep your cutoff at the low end of the spectrum with a low resonance value. The distortion can go all the way up to get extra harmonies, which take the full bandwidth. Don't overdo the drive though. Now we'll go to a sharper, more defined sound. Take your harmonies away, turn the distortion drive levels down, bring both cutoff and resonance up. Remember, when raising resonance and cutoff, you will lose bass and things may start to sound thin. This needs some practice so you don't take out all the life out of your asset lines. Phoscyon comes with great effects routing out of the box. On top of that, I split the output in 3 parts to apply a low-end boost at the bottom, saturation in the middle, and delay at the top. I also add some Decimort bit crushing at the top to make it extra fat. Splitting up your audio like this allows for extra refinement and control. That's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. Check the comments for links to D16 and to synthicons.com. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about iconic synths and effects, and definitely check out D16. These guys have the most amazing plugins, highly recommended.
Now, in a moment, video will end, but you will keep looping
happily looping. When the video returns to start the loop, you will not come out of trance. You will just drop deeper, and every time you drop deeper, you will forget that you had started the loop. By the end of the loop, when your timer finally goes off, you will not know how many times you looped the video, and you will not fully believe that you looped it that long. You'll want to test it again. You'll want to loop again. Looping forever and ever, happily drooling, happily mindless, happily looping. Now, get ready to restart the loop. Now.